So, episode 10, baby. How are you feeling?
You look like Mujahideen today, fam.
Trust me.
Search up the time.
Bathrobe vibes. Inside settings.
Basically,
Devil's advocate.
we got two of our guys here. Came up to Derby. What do you think of Derby? What do you think of outside London? Do you like it?
Personally, I wasn't really a big fan. I've been to a few cities such as Manny, Liverpool, Bradford.
You've been Liverpool, yeah?
Liverpool. Got family there still.
Oh,
yeah, a big man thing. I went there like 2 years ago. I went to see the Amir Khan fight. When he fought Le Greco, is that how you pronounce his name? A couple years back.
Oh no.
And then let me speak into the mic a bit. And then afterwards, I went to a family member's house. I ain't really spent too much time up north. A bit in the Midlands, Brum, Wolverhampton, and now Derby. This is my second time in Dubs. But yeah, it's good, man. It's refreshing. It's nice to be out of the end.
It opens your mind though.
Working in central London and commuting every day, TFL.
Because London, when you're from London, it's a bit of there's nowhere else other than London for you. It's like tunnel vision, just London.
I've travelled more out of the country than I have inside the country.
Yeah, same. But I always saw my foreseeable future in London. But kind of moving and going other places, it's kind of like,
Let me move this a bit forward. Would you ever consider working outside of London? Sorry, out of the UK, like UAE.
Out of the UK?
Yeah.
Only other place I think is Dubai, yeah. I see like a couple British man like move to like Singapore and like
Nothing
USA.
else.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Not Abu Dhabi, Jordan, nowhere.
Abu Dhabi, yeah.
Kuwait?
No.
You've been Kuwait, innit?
Yeah, I've been Kuwait, bro. I've got family there.
You
Shout out
can go
Middle
there,
East. Shout out the Middle East, man. Peace in the Middle East.
So
man.
yeah, we are currently filming in Derby.
Yeah.
One of our friends, one of our very close brothers, he lives here. He's been here for a little while. So we came up here with our other friend, man like Hader.
No days off, innit?
Not this Hader, there's another Hader there. Amanda, make some noise for yourself one time. Yeah, they're there though. See that?
One of them's got headphones in, the other one is just...
Man said don't mention my name. Man like Destiny's Child, Beyonce.
I don't listen to that shit.
Say
bro.
my
I don't know
name.
who you're talking about.
So yeah, we was like, this day,
So only here for a weekend.
every other Sunday we film anyways. We were like, let's change it up today. You
Yeah,
get me?
only here for the weekend.
So hence you can see the pillows and the backboards and the wall and all
Take
that,
the shit off, man.
and the door, etc.
Looking a bit
bathrobe vibes.
makeshift. But yesterday
Oof, D.
we were trying to decide a movie. So I recommend... Wait, what did I recommend? Argo. Oh, if you've seen Argo, shout yourself out, innit? That's a madness. What else? Devil's Double, sick movie again.
What was the Leonardo one that I said to you?
Blood Diamond.
I've heard
Oof.
good things about it. I haven't actually watched it.
Oof. And then my brother recommended Devil's Advocate. I'm thinking, alright, probably calm thing.
We must have chosen like 10 films, alright?
No, but alright, so what we done, we wrote down
bare
a piece of tissue paper and we scrunched them all up, put it in our hands, and we just threw it like, we threw 3, and then out of those 3 we threw 1, and then like
It landed on
settled on
Devil's
that one, innit?
Advocate.
And the Devil's powerful fam. It landed on landed on Devil's Advocate.
Tell him a bit more about the
So
film.
we started watching it at like, it was late, bro. It was
It was
like
at 11 o'clock,
11:30, 12.
Yeah.
Fam,
It's not a scary film,
that movie scarred me,
but
fam.
it's
Bro,
I don't
personally,
know,
yeah,
it's
do
weird.
you know what? I
it's
can
weird.
deal with horror. I can deal with gory. Like Saw,
I'm not really a fan of. I'm not really a fan of that shit.
Like what's the other like scary movies? Like all these little. If I know it's not real, but Devil, like
you
you
seen
know
One
it's
Missed
real,
Call?
fam, huh?
One Missed Call came
No.
out time back.
No.
I've seen that, yeah. Serious.
Looking back, it's not even that scary.
It is, man. It is.
I saw it when I was a youth, like a youth.
But
yeah,
all these
anyways,
weird movies, fam, like.
Devil's Advocate.
But when it's real, like jinns, possession, all that type of shit, exorcism, that's where it gives me the heebie-jeebies, fam. That's where I get a bit shook. So I'm thinking Devil's Advocate, like it's just a play on words. Like, you know, Sex in the City. I don't know, but did they actually have Sex in the City?
I don't know. I don't watch it, bro.
No,
But
you
I
see
don't-
that
I
1, 2,
don't-
and
I
3 you
don't
told
see-
me, bro. You got the box set.
Blood, you a liar, liar, liar.
No.
So you don't normally I would react and be like, oh my god, why are you lying? But my audience, my real ones know, so I don't need to justify myself.
Hey, listen, I'm joking, bro. That was a good one, innit?
You're all clapped.
Alright, man. Don't
Especially
take it
you.
to heart. Thank you.
Bathrobe.
Yeah, but so I thought Devil's Advocate, like there wasn't actually gonna be any devil or anything in it.
Someone chat to their friend.
But bruv,
What do you think of the movie?
the devil made an
Honestly.
appearance, fam. You have to take from it what you can.
It was overwhelming, innit? There was bare going
overwhelming,
on.
but
There
it's a
was
life
so
lesson
much
as well.
going on.
It's real, fam. Like a lot of the shit you can. It's mad how like small decisions can lead to disaster. Like a lot of small steps there's a madness here. I'm gonna try. How much is a heap? I think it's a heap. Or how much is a lot? Like, if you put a grain of rice and you keep putting a grain, I think it's a book. If you keep putting a grain of rice, a grain of rice, a grain of rice, if you keep putting one by one, how much is a lot? The term a lot. I can't remember the word that he uses. I think it's a heap or something like that. But how much is a lot? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you keep doing small actions, but then it leads to one massive thing, before you know it, it's something massive. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So this one, I think it was like, so if you guys don't know the movie, I think it's a lawyer.
When did it come out, Ali?
97.
97, so it came out time back.
So it's a lawyer, but you know lawyers by profession, sometimes they defend the guilty.
Yeah.
But it's what you can prove in court.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not, like the justice system's a bit messed up. So,
Not ruin it too much. For me.
yeah.
No.
Nah, I
But
won't.
they have to know the backstory as to why we think
So
it's so
Donnie
mad.
moves out, he finds a new life. And long story short, his life is good, but small decisions here and there, he starts doing certain things that's not like him. His missus starts, like they just start falling off a little bit, as we like to say. And it just leads to a calamity.
Not even the wife, it was mainly him.
Nah, wife was moving a bit mad, bro.
He gets a better job. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, because she was getting tempted with...
But it does get a bit, it does get a bit mad.
But for me personally...
It gave me the
like,
heebie-jeebies, fam.
I said it twice, love it.
Yeah, wallah, I get scared of that
Hashtag
shit, bro.
heebie-jeebies. But yeah, I found it... For the first half, I was understanding most of it. I got it. I understood the messages and the morals behind it. And then about 60% into the film,
Yeah.
I just got overwhelmed. There was so much going on. But
Yeah.
overall, looking back now, it was eye-opening.
You know what was the probably the scariest part for me in terms of like just it seemed bare dark and sinister. Black magic, fam. Man, like Mr. Munoz or whatever his name is, fam.
Moyes, yeah.
Fuck her, fam. The way man, nah.
I don't think people understand. Like, I don't know too much about black magic. All I know, if you
But
do that shit, there's no going back.
Okay, but it gets me thinking, yeah. I don't understand this. I was speaking to you about this,
religion
yeah.
or culture you are.
I don't understand man them who believe in black magic and destiny and fate and evil eye and all this shit, but they don't believe in God. Because what I was explaining to you is,
It's halal, by the way.
if black magic exists and evil eye exists, that means there's a system in place. There's something that you've done wrong to change something. So there's something that's been set there. If it's just free, like there's no God and everything is just free, then you can't really change anything. You can't really do anything that's... Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, but some people can just say it's the universal energy.
Nah, bro, come on, be serious, man. That's a dumb... Nah.
No, I'm being serious. But the many people who believe in this energy-related stuff and vibes and all that shit.
You know, more time people
But don't
don't...
believe
It's
in
not
God.
that they don't even believe in God. They believe there's something, but they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just-
I've
they
heard that
can't
bare
put-
times. I don't know if I believe
Yeah,
in God.
yeah. Like
but
I've
I
asked a
believe in
couple man,
something.
like workplace or like just whatever.
There is something, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
whether
I
it's
don't know.
God.
I don't know if it's God, but like
I
it's
believe
definitely
in something
there.
and it's just like, well, find out what it is, innit?
Yeah, but then how do you not believe in a God? Like, bro, I was thinking this yesterday. I think when I was watching the movie.
Because not everyone's raised to believe there's a God.
You even have to rate, bro. I feel like it's one of those things. Like, okay, what happens after death? Like, imagine you're a TV, yeah, mad. Imagine you're a TV and someone just turns you off. That's it. Like, that's it. Until you get switched back on again, that's it. You're just there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's a bit of a dumb analogy, but you get what I'm trying to say. So if you're a human, you get turned off, you're dead. You can't think. Like, bro, you don't even have the capacity to even begin to explain it. Like, you're just done out. Like, you can't even think that. You don't even know you're dead. You're just done. A memory erased, life erased, this erased, body erased. Like, what?
Like, what was the point of living?
What's the point? Wallah, G.
Yeah, but some people...
Because then I can live until 10, die, and that's it. I've only had a 10-year stint.
Yeah, but broski, some people don't think that far ahead. They don't give a shit. They just want to live for the weekend.
Why?
Because, bro, like, purpose, your why.
That's dumb, man.
No, it's not dumb.
It's not dumb, but...
Bro, if you've been raised a certain way and all you've known is a certain way of life and a certain mindset, for example, if you come from a specific country and your parents don't follow a certain religion and your siblings led and walked a certain path and a certain life, if you only know X, Y, and Z, that's all you're gonna know, bro. We can say that because we have different beliefs. Like, you're saying that's wrong and God and this, that, but bro,
No, but it just gets me thinking, like...
there's certain people that genuinely will get paid every month, pay their phone bill, Wi-Fi bill, rent, and that's it. Whatever's left, I'm going partying, I'm going holidays, I'm chilling. Because to them, that's all that really matters. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I learned that the hard way growing up. When I started doing the whole entrepreneurial shit, like, I realised that there was a moment in my life where I thought people just need a way out, and I'm gonna try helping that, not only for myself but for others. And then as I got older, through uni and all these different encounters and networking and blah blah blah, I came to the realization that, like, I remember having a conversation with someone at uni, and she was literally, this was back in first year, and she literally said like, nah, but Hader, like, I'm okay like having a normal life, a 9 to 5, coming home, not having a big fancy yard, a big fancy whip. And then to me that kind of hit home at the time, because I was a bit like,
yeah, but that's a life, G. What about afterlife? Like, even the man who don't believe in God, I genuinely believe deep down, or even atheists, I genuinely believe deep down, they even must think like, no, this can't be the end. It can't be the end.
They don't like the topic.
They'll try to run away from it, innit? Because what are you doing, bro?
I just saw something on Instagram still.
You can't, like, they do try to run away from it still. It's a discussion that they're not comfortable with. They're only comfortable.
Wait, one second. Who tries running away from
atheists and that.
Try running away from what?
The topic of afterlife, like, is there, like, what happens after life? Because do you know what it is? They've got senses, yeah.
I don't think so.
And they've got, yeah, because you ask them the question, they don't, like, they must think it, but they don't have an answer for it. So they try avoid a topic that they don't have an answer for. It's like me, I won't intentionally bring up a topic that I don't have the answers for. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You got a point
for
there.
sure. It's like they have their senses and they only believe what their senses can tell them. So if there's a smell in the room, they'll believe that this smell is real. Okay, cool. But sometimes there could be a smell, you might not be able to smell it, bro. Like, dumb analogy, you might have a blocked nose or something, bro. But did you really have to smell something in order for it to be there? Do you really have to feel something in order for it to be there? Like I was telling you in uni, I was just deep in life, bro. I was just looking up at the sky. I was like, bruv, look up at the sky now, yeah? Everyone will tell you that the sky is moving and we're staying still. Bruv, I'm not moving. I'm staying where I am. I'm just standing here. I'm looking up the sky. The sky's moving. But then I ask you, is seeing believing? Because we know for a fact that we're moving and the sky's staying still. Does that make sense? So is seeing really believing? Like, because a couple men will say, no, it's not, like God hasn't come down. Like I haven't seen him. Blah blah blah. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. In that respect, sorry, of seeing is believing and stuff. Just because, like for example, like you said, you can't smell, you can't see a scent. You can't physically, tangibly touch a feeling. It doesn't mean it's not there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But then that also ties into core beliefs.
Like what?
Like for example, as Muslims, one big part of deen is belief, is faith. So you have to have faith that there is something there. You know what I'm trying to say? But we have been instilled with that.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Like, bro, more time if you weren't born a Muslim, or if I weren't born a Muslim, or whatever, if someone's watching this who's born a Christian or a Jew or whatever, if you weren't born with this information, more time you'd probably be in the other side's boat. Makes sense?
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. But then that's
So
why
basically what I'm trying to say is you can't be blaming others for something that they don't know.
I'm not blaming them, but it's just sometimes it's a bit of like when they come to you on a questioning thing of like,
why is there poverty?
No, that's a dumb one.
If there's a God, then why is so much bad stuff going on in the world?
People, what do you think of that?
If there's a God, why is there so much bad stuff going on in the world?
If there's a God?
Why is there rape? Why are there murderers? Why are there paedophiles? Why is there...
Because you hear of some madnesses of like a child getting like whatever in it, like some bad cases.
Well, I think the whole notion of religion is that God gave us free will, right?
Free will.
We have, it comes down to free will. And
that's some devil's advocate as well.
How much you're able to control your free will at the end of the day. Because this life's a test, right?
But then it comes back to, sorry to interrupt. It comes back to sometimes it's like, why is God allowing killings and this to happen? Bruv.
If God loves everyone, then why is there so much suffering going on?
No, but then it comes to me like, why are you blaming God? Why don't you blame us, bruv? Like, we've put ourselves in
We're the ones that effed everything up.
We've sexualized everything.
The world is great.
We've
it's
fucked
us that
ourselves.
ruined it. We ruined it.
Yeah.
We created wars. We created money.
It's like if I build a model city, we
created coronavirus.
If I build a model city that is fully functioning, fully sustainable, self-sustaining, it works fine. But then I put a bunch of ants or moths or whatever in there, and they fuck up the city. Is that my fault? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, humans aren't perfect. We live in a place that's meant to be perfect for us, and it's like, bruv, even think about it, bruv. The smallest things, what we breathe out trees breathe in, and when they release is what we breathe in. Like that's just mad to me,
It's so
bro.
beautiful.
The world is too perfect. Like everything has a what's it called? A sequence, like it has a purpose. Everything is too perfect for.
Yeah, but then on the flip side, because I've had these conversations in the past, especially going to, and I've said this before, going to a school where most of the people came from a specific background, i.e. weren't coloured. Well, they were of colour. That colour was white. Obviously, man's not white. Shout out to white people watching this. No, I had to just shut them out. You get me? It's always the argument of, yeah, but Hussein, science, evolution. What's the word? Not chronicles, molecules, DNA and monkeys and apes and the grass and all this shit, bro. It's just like, oh shit, man.
What did you want to say?
You know what's funny on that notion of motion? You said you're looking at the sky, and the sky is not moving, we're moving, right?
Yeah.
In essence, every single atom in this planet is in motion. If you look at the smallest atom, molecule, you have the nucleus and you've got the electrons that travel around it. So we are in motion ourselves while we are stagnant. Do you see how crazy it is? But you don't see it, you don't notice it.
Bro, we've got what's that quote? We've got a body within. We've got a world within us that we'll never meet, we'll never know of, we'll never. You know what I'm trying to say?
But I just clocked. We didn't actually introduce the thing properly.
What do you mean?
We didn't introduce it properly. Like we normally
Welcome to the H Squared podcast. 20 minutes in, fam.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, bro. There's no rules out here, man.
Left side. It's been a while since I've done it. Should I introduce the thing?
Yeah, go on.
Yo, people. Welcome back to another episode of the H Squared podcast.
You might as well outro it as well, fam.
Trust me. I'll go by the name of Hader.
Well, you're right.
With the legend.
Yeah. What are you saying, guys? You're right, yeah?
You're supposed to say your name.
They know me.
Just say your name in it for
Hussein.
formality. This could be the first episode someone's watching.
Oh, that's true, bro. That's
Yeah.
I never think of it like that. I always think the ones who watch are the ones who watch.
Be sure to follow us on social media. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram at H Squared Podcast.
Support.
And obviously our personal Twitters and Instagram pages will be linked below. Sorry about that. Moving on swiftly.
It's mad,
I think the whole concept and the conversation on God, of God. I remember in year 10 doing a science project and we had to choose any subject and we spoke about it. I wrote about it, sorry. Mine was on God and is the creation of man through God and all that kind of stuff. I thought I'd done really sick.
There's been a shift though, don't you think? Before it was you're a bit silly if you didn't believe in God. Now you're a bit silly if you do.
Yeah.
Don't you see that?
Well, do you know what I find bare annoying? You know people who have left different religions, like ex-Muslims, ex-Christians, whatever, and then like I understand this concept, yeah. If, for example, you're a Muslim, you've for whatever reason decided that you're leaving Islam, yeah, and Islam isn't a good religion or whatever. So it's so bad, but guess what you're doing now?
We're spending all your time.
Spending all your free time. Well, it clearly can't be that free, innit? You're spending
Jobless.
all your energy
jobless
just
antics.
trying to convince others that they should also leave Islam, Christianity, Judaism, whatever it is that the person left. It's just like, well, it can't be that bad because you'll keep talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's keeping you
And
interested.
if it was that bad, then you know what I'm saying? Why are you still talking about it?
Emotional reasons for people to just kind of walk out with it, or they weren't educated enough, or they just were just forced to believe something.
This is the thing about religion, yeah. I think people learn to hate religion, but you're not. You shouldn't. You shouldn't
if you don't
hate the
understand
religion.
why you're doing what you're doing.
No. But it's also. Yeah, but it's also a thing of what they've seen from people, not the religion. Because don't get twisted, the religion may be perfect, whatever religion is. The religion may be perfect, but the people who follow the religion are not perfect. Yeah?
Yeah.
And their understanding of the
I get
religion.
you.
Bro, you can put 10 Muslims in here, 10 Christians in here, 10 Jews in here, 10 Hindus, whatever. Each of them will have a different perception of their own religion.
Their own religion, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Have you ever seen that video from time back? I think I must have saw it in RE or... No, it wasn't even in RE. I think I saw it online somewhere. It was like a cartoon animation sort of thing. Ali, I think you might have seen it because I know you're into this stuff, yeah? And same with you. So what the video was is basically there was an atheist, right?
Yeah.
He walks into an empty room and one by one, everyone who's from different religions, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, Christianity, Sikhism, so on and so forth.
Buddhism.
One by one, they're all collectively convincing him that he should believe in God. And then one by one, they all start arguing with each other about which God to believe in and why they should believe in their God over their God. So, for example, the Muslim guy will say, yeah, there's a God, but we call him Allah. And then we believe after Allah's messenger was named Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And then there's different sects of Islam. And then the guy from the other sect will say, yeah, but we follow that person. Then the Hindu will come and say, yeah, be Hindu, but be this kind of Hindu. And the Sikh guy will say, nah, but you know what I'm trying to say, so on and so forth. And then on the end of the video, the atheist guy is like, you know what? This is also confusing. I think I was just better off not believing in anything. And when I saw that,
you can't blame him, fam.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But when you see it in that kind of perspective, you think to yourself, right, like now I know. Why are you grinning?
That's a funny story. I like that story.
I was thinking, why is this guy grinning?
Yeah, that's a funny story.
And like by the end of it, I'm thinking to myself, now I know why certain people stay away and avoid religion. Because there's so much confusion,
it's
bro.
True, bro. If someone comes into Islam, straight away they're getting bombarded by like 6 different Muslims. Come join us, come join us, come join us. Christian joins and oh no, you believe this, but then you believe that. And
have you seen it online where someone tweeted saying, or on multiple occasions, oh my God, I can't believe I'm tweeting this. Today's my first day. I just finally converted to Islam. And then someone will say, like, quote it and be like, oh, but you've just joined the wrong sect or something like that. And it's just like, raw, like. First day, someone just joined the religion.
That's my point. See, religion doesn't teach any of this.
That's what I'm saying.
But people are, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You may as well say the non-believer. Like,
fam, I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa.
If I was from the outside looking in, I would kind of be put off by religion, because of how many maniacs are associated with it, bro.
Agree.
It's just, bruv. In anything in life, even with the diet shit. Do you remember I was saying? Just simplify everything, bruv. Like even our own religion says, bruv, you have your deen, you have your religion, I have my religion. Like you have your perception of your own God, I have my perception of my God, fam. Like don't force anything upon me. I won't force anything upon you. Do your research, find your contentment, find your relationship with God, and leave it as that, fam.
Bro,
like,
would you believe me if I told you, personally, I've been in situations more than once where bridges have been burnt because others have not accepted me and my religion and my beliefs.
Yeah.
And some of them have come from the same religion.
Yeah. Yeah. Happens, bro.
And then the only word I can think of is, well, 2 words. Number 1, ignorance. And number 2, racism.
Racism?
Yeah.
Racism isn't religion.
Sorry, not racism. What's it? Sectarian?
No, what's the
word? Sectarianism.
Alright, can you be racist towards, mad dumb? What's the word when you're racist or you're ist towards a religion?
Religionist.
Someone kick him out, please.
Man, stay quiet the whole thing.
I swear, man. The first thing he says.
It's cool. You tried.
Ali, yeah? So I was thinking that's Ali right now.
No. That's not Ali.
That wasn't Ali. The way he just cleared his name straight away.
You had to, bro. Mothers. I would do the same. I would clear my name from that, fam. Man said religionism.
No, what's the word?
Religionist.
Google
fascist? What's fascist?
No, that's when you're like white supremacy, for instance.
Yeah.
Like Hitler, for instance.
What is the name?
Hitler was a fascist.
Yeah.
Term
Saddam Hussein.
used.
Like nationalism.
Oh, swear.
Extreme.
But no, I guess. Oh, do you know what it is? They have each one for a different religion. Anti-Semitism, Islamophobia.
There it is.
Yeah. See.
It's just
They don't have one for Christianity.
religious discrimination, or it's just saying racism.
Yeah. Fuck it, bro.
So what are we? Do we have a soul then?
Huh?
Do we have a soul?
I think we have a soul.
Where's your proof that we have a soul, though?
Exactly.
I can't prove to you how I feel about something, can I? I can't describe a feeling, innit?
Bruv.
That's like saying prove to me you're in love if you were in love. I can't.
Do you know what's mad though?
Like,
Like, don't you feel sometimes like, bruv, it's so hard. The thing is, I feel like our brains are so dead. I feel like we're so dumb in the
they
grand scheme
say,
of things, fam.
for example, if you look at
Okay,
racism.
can you imagine infinity?
Can I imagine?
Can you imagine infinity? Like in heaven, we believe, or in hell, whatever, that you could live for infinity. There's no end. Can your brain reach that stage?
I'll be honest.
I can't, bro. Every time I think about that, I reach depression.
I've not understood that concept in
I
enough
swear
depth.
down, fam.
But no, I was reading something again, or heard something years ago, and I'm sure again these are things that all you guys would have heard before about, like the whole nurture versus nature. Like if you look at a kid, for example, a 6-7-year-old who's starting to be racist at a young age, yeah, he or she wasn't born racist. They were born pure. They were born like a blank sheet, but because of their their upbringing, the things they saw on TV, the conversations they overheard from parents and siblings and aunties and uncles and teachers and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. By the time they get to 10, 12 years old, they already have a preconception.
Something like that.
Yeah, or on a certain race,
topics,
certain religions. And it's just like, rah, like, pure, like, the purity has just gone down the drain.
We're all born pure. But we turn into some freaks sometimes, bro. Like I said, but I feel like our brains are so limited, bro. Like we can never even begin to imagine what's after death or what's like. How can you even? There's so much I want to say that I believe that I can't put it into words. That's what I'm trying to say.
Do you ever want to question certain things but get scared to question because you might not find an answer you want to find?
Nah, I question everything, bro.
See, with me, sometimes I think certain things and I think to myself,
you're scared of the truth.
I don't. It's not I'm scared of the truth. But I'm scared, what if I find something and I don't like the truth? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's
so you are kind of scared of the truth. In a sense. You're scared of what the truth might be.
It could be.
Yeah, that happens, bro. That's why I feel a lot of people, even within their own religion, they don't want to look at another religion, or they don't want to look into their own religion in a different place, or again, flip side, atheists
I'm just
don't want to
speaking
look into
again from experience, personal encounters, even to an extent, even about myself until I got a bit older and I started to, use my own initiative, so on and so forth. Most people, and I'm talking those who follow a religion, obviously I can mainly speak for those who are Muslim because majority of the people I'm around and are friends with, that I am friends with are Muslim or come from Muslim backgrounds. They, despite sect, despite their upbringings or whatever country they might come from, most people don't know why they're following what they're following.
Oh, for sure.
And if you ask them, for example, why are you praying 5 times a day? When you're praying this specific prayer, why are you doing the rakat this many times? Or, why you not do rakat?
Rakats.
How do I explain it in English?
The amount of times you prostrate, no?
The length, the intervals of a prayer. So it can go from 2 to 4, right? It can't be more than 4, can it?
No.
Yeah.
It can. It's like a special prayer, yeah.
Basically, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, obviously in Islam there's 5 prayers that you're obliged to pray every single day, and each of them basically are different lengths. Some longer than others, but they're all just a few minutes long. Yeah. Anyways, like you ask them, oh, you praise this, you praise this particular person or in your history books or in Islamic history, these certain figures. Why are you praising them? Like, do you know why you have so much love for them?
Why do you
or why do you hate this person so much? Do you know? Or is it just purely and solely because mummy and daddy told me from day one that this is how it is, therefore I'm not going to question it?
Even on a more general thing, why do you believe in your prophet? Why your prophet? Why not any? Because in Islam we believe in Jesus and Moses as well, fam. Like, why? What's so special about Prophet Muhammad? This is just an Islamic thing, innit? But same could be said to Christians. Jesus is the Son of God. Why is Jesus the Son of God? Do you get me? But it's just, and that's not taking shots at anyone, brother.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, anyone can believe what they believe. But it's just a thing where we inherit, and that's the same with people who don't believe in God. They inherit a thing where they might have grown up in a family that's not really religious, or grown up in a family that's not religious, like has no religion, and they inherit it. They're just kind of like, well, I'm gonna take stuff for face value. I'm gonna go into a science lesson, biology, blah blah. What does he want to say? What do you want to say? Speak up, bro.
It's cool, bro. You can say it.
I was gonna say,
just not Ali, yeah.
This is not Ali.
No. Go on, say.
Say it.
No, just to add to your point about you shouldn't inherit a religion. You should learn from it.
Yes, correct. I was gonna say that.
Famous quote.
Yeah. Yes.
So for those of you that did not pick that up from the mic,
mic check.
There's a quote which goes along the lines of,
"You should not inherit a religion.
Do not inherit your religion. Learn it."
Yeah. Well, this one. He who knows himself knows God.
He who knows himself knows God.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Explain it.
It's very simple.
He who knows himself. I get it. If you understand really how your body works and really how your soul and mind work, like everything works, then the complexity. Bro, fingertips, bro. I can't get over that. I can't get over fingertips.
What is it?
Everyone's got a different fingertip, fam. Everyone's got, bro. That blows my mind, G. Wallah, that alone just blows my mind, fam.
Do you know one thing I said? One thing I will say. Everything we've spoken about for the past half an hour or so, yeah. Those science dons who don't believe in God can say, yeah, but scientifically this will go against your point. Scientifically this can go against your point. Everything that we said scientifically can be proven against us.
Yeah, but who says
I'm not saying
who
it
says
is,
religion
I'm
and
just
science
saying-
cannot go hand in hand, bro?
The man who don't believe in God.
No, but why not? Have they looked into why? Why?
Well,
it
they
can't?
obviously do firmly and passionately.
Do you know what it is? I feel
passionately
like they
believe.
hear stories about like Moses split the sea and that, and they're just like, whoa, how did that work, mate?
Yeah, physically it's not possible.
Huh?
It's ignorance.
It is. It is.
In Islamic history, most of science that we have nowadays came from that era, didn't it?
Oh, for sure, bro.
Khwarizmi, for instance, or any other top names that you can think of right now.
What for like in Islamic history?
Mandem, is it true
Ibn Sina,
Arabs invented algebra?
Yeah.
Is that true?
from Al-Jabr.
Al-Jabr. Yeah,
What's Al-Jabr?
Al-Jabr, something like that.
Is
That's
that a
his
name of a place
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the person's
The
name?
person.
Okay.
Maps, I think was invented in Babylon or something.
Yeah, there was a time called the house called the House of Wisdom, essentially. Not too sure when, but about around 1,000 years ago. So yeah, there was a time where religion and science was hand in hand.
For sure, bro. I don't see where we've deviated off that. I don't see why we've deviated off that.
Speaking of that,
Evolution.
the
Bro,
science side of
it's
things,
literally 5 senses. I've got 5 senses. It's 5 senses. If you can't prove to me God exists in any of these 5 senses, I don't want to hear about it. Have you heard God? Have you seen God? Have you touched God? Have you this God? Have you
You
that?
smart God.
Have you
yeah,
smelled God?
yeah,
Like, if you
yeah.
can't, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Minds are limited, fam. You cannot. You can't even think of
Hey,
infinity. You
what's
only
the
think
other
of God,
phrase?
fam.
Arguing with you've lost already if you argue with a fool or something like that.
Yeah.
Or you're a bigger fool if you argue with someone who's ignorant. What's that phrase?
It's very difficult to think on the top of my head.
Yeah.
But you know the one I'm talking about.
Don't argue with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that one, but
Yeah, that one.
Hey, listen. On a side note,
No.
first episode back in October. By the way, guys, on a side note, this is the 10th episode. And
yeah.
we genuinely want to thank you
Milestone.
all for all of the love.
Give us a little thing, bro. Come
You
on.
get me?
Give us a little round of applause, bro.
Well done.
Like,
Well done.
honestly,
Yeah, give me one of those, bro.
gang,
give me one.
I'm gonna let Hussein have a
Give me
little
one.
speech as well. But I want to say to all my friends and family and the amazing souls that we've come across since starting this project, we really, really appreciate all the positive energy.
For sure.
Like, before starting this, we knew something was gonna pop off, but we didn't understand the magnitude of it. And come on, G. And yeah, man, just the love that you lot have been showing has just been proper overwhelming. So I want to
Yeah,
thank you
for
all so
sure.
much. And
I feel like we're
There's-
slowly finding.
Yeah,
sorry,
we're
slowly
finding our feet, yeah.
our feet, and we're finding our audience as well.
the reason why I mentioned this, so do you want to say anything else before I go into the point I was trying to make?
Just
Thank you.
gracias.
First episode when we were talking about success and education and so on and so.
I said me, bro. Why are you giving it to my man? No. I want to catch one.
Celebrate the celebration, man. You don't have to have it.
Edit. I'll edit it into my hand or
I was gonna
something.
go on my head. I don't want it. You can have it. It's fine.
Once they
Um,
can't have it.
We spoke about success and education and money and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You remember, right?
Yeah.
Madam, you don't remember? From the first episode, we spoke about education and
I
uni
said,
and all that
yeah.
stuff.
He did not watch it, fam. I'm joking.
One thing that that I spoke about heavily, or not heavily, but I spoke about it for a few minutes was, do you remember I said the law of attraction? So personally, we will do an episode one day, I don't know when, on this whole law of attraction thing, because I know we both believe in it. I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to that kind of energy, frequency, that kind of, like I'm not going to say like bucket loads of research on it, but I have done a hefty amount of research on it.
Can I tell you something quickly? Sorry, off
Sure,
topic.
no, go on.
You know water? I don't know if you might know this. Take a cup of water and dash it on your boy's face. No, I'm joking. He laughed. That's all I needed. Thank you.
Man's making
Take-
a sick point and you're out here doing up.
Take a bottle of water, glass of water.
I'm looking for a new co-host, guys. If you're
And-
interested to replace this guy, shout me.
All right, thank you. And just talk into it, yeah? Talk nice words into it and drink it.
Yes.
Scientifically proven that will have a good effect on your body. And I said this in episode 1. And shout at it and say disgusting things at it and it'll have a negative effect on your body.
I don't get how that's tangible.
Because it's frequency. Everything is frequency. And the reason why I was
Why do you think
bringing
in
this
Islam,
fo-
for example, we say Bismillah before we have something? That alone, it's not Bismillah so you don't choke on it, bro. It's Bismillah, you're saying it to the water. You're giving out that energy so the water
But
blesses
to be
your
fair, you
body.
should say Bismillah before anything.
No, but I'm giving an example.
Yeah. Anyways, before
Madness,
I got
innit?
rudely interrupted
Sleep on that one.
by young Nucci Stan,
Yeah.
I mentioned the law of attraction and energy and all that stuff, and we will do an episode on it one day, like a proper episode, and really dissect it. And because a lot of people don't believe it. Oh, how can you believe in this all sciencey?
But I'm not gonna lie, you're more for it than I am. I'm still
because I genuinely wholeheartedly believe that once you start emitting certain energies out of your body and your, just your soul, just your being, your mindset.
Cleanse
as soon as you start thinking certain things, I can speak for my own successes, degree wise, financially, car wise. It's the smallest things, bro. Like holiday wise, like there's so many things, friendship wise, that I wanted to achieve, and just by having that mindset and the ability to believe that I've already achieved it, it allowed me to make it happen. They say, believe it's already done and let the universe figure out the how. It's not our job to figure out, for example, I want to own a Lambo one day, for example, yeah? If I just keep up my work rate and my work ethic, and I wholeheartedly believe, and I act in the moment as if I already own a Lambo, the why is there. I've got the why within myself, right? The universe will give me the how. It's not our job to figure out the how. That's probably the only thing I would agree with when these science dons come towards us and say things like, oh, but science this, science that. That's probably the most scientific thing. And even that, this whole frequency, law of attraction, universe stuff, even that ties in heavily with religion. Because I obviously do believe in God, and I also do believe in the powers of the universe.
There's a good book called The Alchemist.
Alchemist. I've heard about that book.
I've heard about
I need to read it. I need to read it.
Audio book.
Yeah.
There's a little guitar playing in the background.
So mothers. Oh, that's sick.
I said Jimi Hendrix.
From that, but it's a good book. I'm not gonna read it for you.
I want to listen to that instrumentals.
But
Man.
speaking of books, yeah.
Sahara Nights.
Sahara Nights. You like Sahara Nights, yeah?
Man, that's
Sing it
Sahara
for me.
Lounge.
What book would you recommend, guys?
Guys,
So on the first episode, I recommended Rich Dad Poor Dad, How to Win Friends and Influence
the
People.
Quran.
But
Yeah, it's true, bro.
man, I need to share something.
The Bible, the Quran. Just read. Just dive into it,
What do you
fam.
think about chromosomes?
Chromosomes.
Oh, this is deep.
But this is me. I'm gonna silence couple man, bro. Throw something.
No, because you just did your little harmony thing.
Mama's like, it sounds like the theme tune. It sounds like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I swear to God, fam.
You just did the harmony thing. Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No, it's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You like that one? Slumdog. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Chromosomes. I search it for me quickly so I don't seem dumb.
No, you're right.
Is it 23? Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah,
23 like some Jordans.
Yeah.
So, how many times is the word man, mentioned in the Quran?
23.
2 3. How many times is woman mentioned in the Quran? 2 3. How many chromosomes come from a man? How many chromosomes come from a female?
23 each.
23 each. That's just one small. That's the brain mind blown emoji, fam. That's
Scientists have recently discovered the best way to clean yourself after going for a number 2.
Please, I swear to God, I need to talk about this. Wallah.
And
please.
what religion recommends you do that every time you go to the toilet?
Bro, I have to discuss this. I have to. Yeah.
Okay, right, I'm ready.
No, wallah, I get passionate about this, bro.
So do
it
I.
gets me angry, bro. It gets me angry.
Please take the mic.
If I, yeah, this table here, yeah.
Oof, my arse
If
is
I
getting
put
numb,
shit
blood.
on that table, yeah. Listen to this. If I put shit on that table, and I come and I take a.
There's always one. I knew there's always gonna be that one. Who done it? Is you in it?
No, man. Let me start, bro.
There's only one person.
Bro, let me do this properly,
There's
man.
guys, there's 2 people here, and one of them just.
Listen, man. If I. Because I feel passionate about this, bro. It gets me angry. If I put shit on this table, yeah, and I get tissue, yeah, and I wipe it, and I keep wiping it with tissue, and I keep wiping it with tissue, and I keep wiping it with tissue, is it gonna be clean? If I smell it, is it gonna still smell like shit? It will. It's gonna still have that. Or if you like, I don't know, bro, put steam on it or some shit, the smell of shit is gonna come off it, bro. Like, it's not gonna be clean. You're still having that shit, that stench, bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
Man said shit.
Particles.
Yeah, shit stains.
Visually it will go,
The
but
shitticles.
The remnants of it will be.
Man said shiticles.
Thank you. That's why seeing is not always believing.
I smashed it.
That was Ali.
No taking credit.
Okay.
So why do we believe now?
Yeah.
If I put shit on your face, and God forbid, you know what I'm trying to say, bro.
You know when man give
Bro,
the
stop
weird,
laughing, bro.
The weird
And I wipe it.
example.
No, it's true, bro. And I wipe it. But without water, is it gonna be clean?
No.
It's not. So why do you feel Like if you wash your ass, you don't even wash it. You wipe your ass with tissue. That it's gonna be clean.
The noise.
Bro, I was at work the other day.
noise
Yeah?
of the friction.
Donny, wallahi, bro, it scars me, fam. It scarred me till now, fam. I was in the toilet, fam. Yeah. I just went for a quick one, number one, quick thing. Yeah. On my phone, like just chilling, like you know what I'm trying to say, bruv. I hear like just wiping, yeah? Wiping. Yeah? I can hear he was shitting in, but I don't want to say anything, like make it a bit like make it a bit or anything, yeah? I hear him wiping, yeah? I'm thinking, alright, cool, like wallahi bro, 45 seconds or something, just wiping. Puts it down. Wipes again. For another. Bro, wallahi, the noise of the friction from the cheek against the paper, it needed moisture, bruv. It needed just a little splash. I was just hoping he flushes his toilet and something just comes up, bruv. It's bad, bruv. And even then, even if you sweat, fam, it's still gonna... Nah,
if you go to the toilet and don't wash yourself, as in your private bits...
No, let's be honest, yeah?
Burn my bridge.
No, some people aren't raised like that. But look into the benefits.
That's fucking disgusting.
Nah, you need water,
Alright,
bruv.
you know what? After this episode, start washing your
The bidet?
backside.
Bidet, is that called a bidet?
What's that, bro?
You know when you go to that?
Yeah, when you go to bougie hotels.
Yeah, they got them.
Oh, the little...
bins.
Yeah.
It's a known thing to man. It's a luxury.
Why don't people do it then, bro?
Is that a sink? You know them ones?
Yeah.
No,
I was
it's
a
not
kid
sink.
though. I never knew that shit either. I'm not gonna lie.
They used to have baths in there, innit?
Safe. But yeah, man.
Man said I used to have baths in there. But yeah, man, shout out to God.
Whoa, man, got spiritual on them real quick, fam. I think that's good, bro. I think we're good for time, man.
But yeah, man.
I think stop quick beating a dead horse, man.
He says that.
Quick-
He says that at the
fucking up that
end
horse,
of every
man.
episode now.
Quit beating that horse, fam.
Yeah, thank you for they've been engaging a lot on Instagram.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You get
It's gone
me?
up recently, fam.
You know what I'm saying? The most recent episode, well, we just dropped it 2 days ago as we film now. But obviously by the time this comes out, it was 2 weeks ago. If you haven't checked that one out, be sure to check it out. Of course, we will say this because it's our content and we'll be biased. Obviously, every episode is sick. But the most recent episode before this one is a topic that
Top notch.
I feel that a lot of people kind of will gain value from somewhere or another because we speak about something that's spoken about every single day. But I don't really see...
And it's not given the...
I haven't really seen it being dissected the way we dissected it.
Yeah, but it's not given the respect that it deserves.
Yeah.
But last episode and this episode both came about because of recommendations by you.
Yeah, man.
So
Recommendations is where it's at.
Keep it
Whatever
up,
the
man.
people want, we're going to try our best to give the people what
it
they
up.
want. You get me?
yeah, wash
You know
your
what I'm
hands,
saying?
man. 20
Stay
seconds.
safe, coronavirus. Oh, yeah,
Wash your ass.
We spoke about coronavirus a few episodes ago and it was a bit more of a bantery kind of subject. But now it's actually becoming a bit more
Yeah,
of
now
a
it's
mad
becoming
thing.
serious.
Now it's
yeah.
becoming
Now
a bit of a mad thing.
remember, we're like, it's not even that deep, like.
Yeah, oh, no one's
Look
gonna
out,
die,
dickheads.
but nah, it's mad. Stay safe, guys. Wash your hands.
Protect your
wash
family,
your
man.
ass.
Like, be
You get
cautious.
me? All of that. Wash yourself.
Wash your ass.
And yeah, man, we'll hopefully see you soon,
Yeah.
or should I say, speak to you soon.
Follow us on Instagram so that you can leave suggestions
Follow us on Instagram, Hate Squared Podcast.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe and follow button. And of course, man, if there's anything we can ever do for you lot, thank you. And
Shout out Noa Lounge.
You know what
We'll
I'm
be
saying?
back
Shout out
there next
Noa
week.
Lounge. We're not there right now. And of course, shout out to the Mandem.
Shout out to the man then. Woo! And let's give them a round of applause, yeah? Let's support us. Let's...
Thank you.
Bow, bow. Safe.
Yes, sir.
Done.
Done. Khalas.
Nice little...
That was a good
Done,
one
huh?
still. Thank you.
Oh, I got arthritis.